Yes, yes, yes. Love works better. And we need some love. When you turn on your phone or your TV and you see what's happening in this world, we're going to have to get some love for each other. Okay, I am going to talk about upgrading. Upgrading. We all need to upgrade whatever it is in your life. You need to upgrade. But I went to two funerals Saturday, and that was unusual for me, hot as it is, but I did it. And I went, I don't go to church, okay? I don't belong to no church. I enjoy it when I do go. Um, the music. Sometimes something that the preacher might say, I might get a look at it and, you know, be okay with it. But one reason I left church is because of the beating of the flesh. Now I beat my flesh enough, and I believe everybody have some problem with what they do, and they condemn what they do to themselves and with themselves and with others. We all say we could have did that better. I hope that's where we are coming from. I hope that we all can say that I could have did that better and we'll practice working on what you can do better. But getting back to the church, getting back to the pastors, they need to upgrade. They need to grow up. How can a baby teach another baby something when you are a baby? You've been preaching that stuff for 40 years. Your pastor preached it, and the pastor before that preached it. Now you as a man, and you still preaching on the flesh, and wonder why don't nobody want to hear you? Upgrade, upgrade. You could go online and Google and find out how to improve yourself. Now they take over your phone whether you want them to or not. They'll tell you, I'm finna upgrade your phone because they are in control of that phone. And God is in control of each and every one of us. Don't get it twisted. You just a man trying to do the will of God, but you're not doing the will of God when you beat members about not coming to church and laying up and don't want to hear the preacher. And how can you hear without a preacher? You're not preaching. You are fussing. You are scolding. And everybody big enough to put on their pants, their dress, and come to church. They don't need you to tell them what they do in their life. They're coming for a spiritual revival. They're coming hoping you will say something to uplift their mind and their spirit. The flesh is already weak. And you going to talk about the flesh to the members, and you mad because they don't come? You got 3 members? You good to have 3. Don't nobody want to hear that mess. And all that loud music, don't nobody want to hear that, okay? You're not saying nothing. You're supposed to teach the peoples about God, not about themselves. They know they're not perfect. Yeah, we all know we're not perfect. We are striving. But I wouldn't get up and put my clothes on and fight this traffic and buy gas and for leave work need to be done at home and go and sit and for you to throw slits and slams and I don't have nothing to feed the people. The scripture said, feed my sheep. You're not feeding them, you beating them. And they tired of being beat because they beat themselves down. They go to work and the boss beat them down. They go to the store and the store is beating them down. The price is so high, they know what's in their purse, in their pocketbook, in their billfold. And then they come there and you gonna talk about people. Get a life, upgrade. The Google upgrade. Cars have upgraded. Houses have increased, upgraded. They don't build them one shotgun houses no more. Phones upgrading. Everything is upgrading. But you think you a man of God and you don't supposed to upgrade? Get a life, okay? That's why you're losing people. And you gonna have to pay for the people that you destroy. He said, feed my sheep, not destroy my sheep. Have people going home don't want to hear nobody. Everybody is not preaching anything. Some folks are trying to upgrade. And those that are trying to upgrade, I'm not talking about you. But those got 2 or 3 members and keep beating them thinking they're supposed to bring you somebody else there to beat. No. We're not going to let you do this. So you need to improve your life. Give your life to God. Ask God to work out things in you because you're not where you're supposed to be. And you don't want nobody to tell you nothing. I know you done got some advice from people. All preachers and all teachers and all prophets, people will come to you and say, this is what I feel. You're going to go back to God. God telling you everything, but you ain't got no money. You don't have a life. And if God was going to do that, he would help you increase your life, not depend on other folks to make your life better. Yes, I'm fussing to preachers now. I can do this. I'm 81 years old. So I can scold you like a child and still giving you some good advice. Upgrade. Get on your knees. Quieten your mind. Ask the Lord to deliver you. You are hurting God's people. And they are tired. And God finna do a new thing in this earth. A new thing in this earth. And if you want to be a part of it, you better straighten up and fly right. I'm talking to preachers now. It ain't working. What you mad with the people because it ain't working? You ain't working. You ain't doing your job. Seek the Lord and you will find him. Okay? I had to say this because I went to church twice Saturday. And the preacher teaching, treating their members like children. Talking to them about the flesh and what they're doing. And some folks say they don't need to be at the church. How can you hear without a preacher? They ain't preaching. They ain't hearing nothing because you're not preaching. You're scolding. You're fussing. You're irritated. And you're irritating your members. If you're irritated or you're not happy, you put that same spirit on your members. Stop it. Get on your knees and ask God to deliver you. You run people's away and still want them to come at you. That's the old preachers. They didn't know no better. Straighten up now. Get your life together. And move out the way if you're not going to feed those sheep. Move out the way before God move you out of the way. I'm preaching now. I'm giving you a message, okay? You got to qualify yourself to teach somebody. Technology is increasing. Software. People travel done increasing. They got luggage now. You just pull them on the wheel. And y'all want to still teach that 1980 stuff? Get a life. Get a life. Okay? This is a warning. Warning comes before destruction.